Mel Robbins, Unleashing the Power of Everyday Courage. Let me tell you this. Have you ever found yourself paralyzed by fear? Have you ever held back because you didn't think you had what it took to take that next step? You might be wondering why you're stuck in a cycle of procrastination or hesitation. Well, today we're diving into a powerful mindset shift led by Mel Robbins, who has dedicated her life to helping people overcome their fears and embrace their courage. Here's something you should know. Everyday courage is not about grand gestures or extraordinary feats. It's about making tiny, everyday decisions that transform your life. In her TED Talk titled The 5-Second Rule, Mel Robbins shares a simple yet effective strategy that can help you unleash the power of courage in your daily life. She believes that courage is a muscle that needs to be exercised regularly. Let's unpack this concept further. You might have heard of the phrase, "fake it till you make it." Well, Mel's version of this is to act like you already have what it takes. This means that if you want to feel more confident, you should start acting confident right now. It sounds counterintuitive, but it works. By acting courageous, you begin to believe it and then you become courageous. Now here's a real-life example to illustrate this point. Imagine Sarah, a successful marketing executive, who was hesitant to speak up at a crucial meeting. She felt like her ideas weren't valuable enough, so she kept quiet. One day, Mel Robbins' book landed on Sarah's desk. She decided to try out the 5-second rule. She started by writing down 3 things she was grateful for each morning, which helped her focus on positive aspects of her life. Then every time she felt the urge to hold back, she would count to 5 and say out loud, "I'm brave." She practiced this for a week, and by the end of it, she found herself confidently sharing her thoughts during the meeting. Her colleagues praised her insights, and she realized she had the courage to speak up all along. So how do you apply the 5-second rule to your own life? Let me tell you this. Start small and build up. Every time you find yourself hesitating, stop, take a deep breath and say, "I'm brave." Repeat this several times until you feel the urge to act diminish. Over time, this becomes a habit and your brain starts associating these moments with courage, making it easier to muster up that feeling whenever you need it most. But remember, courage isn't just about doing big things. It's about taking the small steps that lead to bigger leaps. For instance, if you're afraid of public speaking, start by giving a toast at a family gathering or a friend's wedding. Each small success builds your confidence and makes the next challenge seem less daunting. Mel emphasizes that you don't have to wait for a big moment to show courage. It's about being present and seizing the opportunity when it presents itself. Moreover, it's essential to recognize that courage often comes from vulnerability. Sometimes, our biggest fears stem from our insecurities and doubts. Mel believes that true courage is acknowledging these feelings and facing them head-on. In one of her books, she writes, "Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to do what needs to be done despite the fear." So, the next time you find yourself paralyzed by fear, take a moment to acknowledge it. Recognize that it's okay to feel scared, but also understand that you have the strength to face those fears. To reinforce this point, consider the story of Mark, a successful entrepreneur who struggled with imposter syndrome. He always felt like he wasn't good enough and would second-guess his decisions. One day, he stumbled upon Mel's book. Inspired by her message, Mark started practicing the 5-second rule. He began by telling himself, "I am capable of making great decisions," and repeated this mantra whenever he felt self-doubt creeping in. Over time, Mark noticed a significant shift in his mindset. He started trusting his instincts more, leading to better business decisions and ultimately, greater success. Mel's journey is a testament to the power of courage. After struggling with addiction and a series of failed relationships, she found solace in her daughter, who encouraged her to write a book. She wrote the 5-minute rule and later expanded it into the moment of clarity, both of which became bestsellers. But her journey didn't end there. Mel has since founded the Motivation Lab, a platform that teaches people how to live with courage and purpose. Her mission is clear: to empower individuals to live their best lives by overcoming their fears and embracing their inner strength. As we conclude this exploration of Mel Robbins' teachings, let's reflect on a few key insights. First, remember that courage is not a destination, it's a journey. Each small step forward builds momentum and strengthens your resolve. Second, embrace vulnerability. By acknowledging and confronting your fears, you create space for growth and transformation. And third, take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Seize the opportunity when it presents itself. As Mel Robbins says, courage is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to do what needs to be done despite the fear. In essence, Mel Robbins' message is a powerful reminder that courage is within reach, waiting for us to unlock it. Whether it's standing up for yourself, speaking your mind, or pursuing your dreams, the 5-second rule offers a practical and empowering way to tap into your inner strength. So the next time you find yourself paralyzed by fear, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you are brave. Embrace the journey, stay vulnerable, and take action. Because with courage, anything is possible.